Good morning to everybody. My name is K. Madhu from Roddam. I am pursuing BTech second year CSMB section Srinivas Ramanujan Institute of Technology in Anantapur. Today we will topic acid rain's impact. Subject name which is environment science. Acid rain is a form of precipitation that is unusually acid with high levels of hydrogen ions. Its results mainly form of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxides released into the atmosphere by fossil fuel combustion and their industrial process. When these pollutants mix with water vapor and oxygen, they transform into sulfur acid and nitric acid, which then fall to the earth acid rain, snow or fog. This phenomenon has significant environmental impacts. First one is soil and plant life. Soil chemistry alterations. Acid rain leaches essential nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and potassium from the soil, depleting the nutrients that the plants need for growth. Increased aluminum levels. Acid water mobilizes aluminum in the soil, which can be toxic to plants, damaging roots and impairing their ability to absorb nutrients and water. Second one, water bodies and aquatic life. Acidification of lakes and streams. Acid rains causes lakes, rivers, and streams to become more acidic, which disputes acute ecosystems. Many aquatic species, such as fish and insect, cannot survive in acidic conditions. Loss of biodiversity. Acidification of water bodies leads to a decline in biodiversity, as many species of fish, such as trout and other aquatic organisms, cannot survive in low pH environments. Third one, forest. Tree damage. Acid rain weakens trees, making them more susceptible to diseases, insects, infections, and extreme weather. It especially impacts high elevation forests, where clouds and fog laden with acidic compounds directly harm leaves and bark. Loss of nutrients. By leaching away essential nutrients from the soil, acid rain impairs trees' ability to grow and survive, contributing to forest decline. Built environment. Corrosion of building and structures. Acid rain accelerates the corrosion of metals and the weathering of stone structures, particularly those made from limestone and marbles, as it reacts with calcium carbonate, leading to structural damage and loss of cultural heritage in historical monuments. Infrastructure damage. It also damages infrastructure such as bridges and buildings, leading to higher maintenance costs and shortest life plans for affected structures. Human health. Respiratory issues. Acid rain itself is do not directly harmful to human health, but the pollutants that cause acid rain can lead to respiratory problems, including asthma and bronchitis, particularly in populations. Recovery of ecosystem in acid rains. The recovery of ecosystem affected by acid rain in Europe has been a notable environmental success over the last few decades. Acid rains causes primarily by emission of sulfuric dioxide (SO2) and nitrogen oxides (NOx) from industrial processing and vehicles lead to the acidification of soils and water bodies. This in turn had detrimental effect on forests, freshwater system and biodiversity. However, environment policies and action have helped migrate and reverse some of these impacts, or an overview of the recovery process. Reduction in acid rain causing emissions. The European Union, along with other European countries, implemented strict regulations to limit emissions of SO2 and NOx, such as a Gothenburg Protocol under the UNIS Convention on Long-Range Transboundary Air Pollution and the UV Large Combustion Plant Directive 2001 lead to significant reduction in sulfur and nitrogen emissions. As a result, acid deposition in Europe has been reduced by more than 80% in many regions since the 1980s. Soil and water recovery. Soil recovery. Reduced acid rain allowed soils to slowly regain the natural pH balance. This has been a gradual process as the soil buffering capacity varies depending on soil type, depth and underlying bedrock. In areas with naturally poor buffering capacity, recovery has taken longer. Water body recovery. Lakes and rivers, especially is Scandinavia, Germany, and part of UK, showed signs of recovery as acid levels decreased. This improves the living conditions for aquatic species, enabling fish population and invertebrate diversity to rebound in many areas. Forest ecosystem recovery. Forests, particularly in sensitive areas like Scandinavia and Central European uplands, suffered from acid rain's impact on soil, natural, and trees' health. Decreased acid deposition has gradually improved soil nutrients balance, helping forest ecosystem recovery. Although some forests show significant signs of health improvements, recovery is uneven and some damaged forests struggle due to legacy effects such as altered soil chemistry. Summer. The recovery of ecosystem in Europe affected by acid rain is a complex and organic process. Strong environmental policies limit emissions have led to significant improvements in soil and water pH, forest health and biodiversity. However, the legacy effect acid rain and emerging pressures and limit change mean the monitor and future adaptive management will remain impact to ensure continued recovery and resilience in the ecosystem. Thank you.